Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, like I said, we saw two different types of services in the last class, which was connection oriented and connection less services. Now, in this class, we are going to understand what do you mean by a service primitive. See, primitive is nothing but operations. Okay. Now, suppose if you want to use a service of printf in your C, okay, that is a service. Now for executing that service, there are different lines of code that are being written, different operations which are being performed. Okay, a similar analogy even plays here. Now service, we know two main important types of service, which is connection oriented and connectionless services. Now in order to use these kind of services, there are certain operations which are supposed to be made available to the user processes. User processes means any computer which is in network. See, any computer that is in network, it has processes running in each machine. There are processes running. I had told you when I was explaining layer technology that layer n is talking to layer n of another machine. That means the processes are actually in communication. Okay, so which are also termed as peers. All right, so a service is nothing but a set of primitives, matlab a set of operations which should be available to processes, okay, to access that kind of service. See, I'll explain you all whatever it is, how the flow of connection oriented service, I mean, if you want to establish connection oriented service, what kind of primitives are used, that is explained in this section. But right now you have to understand what is a primitive. So the analogy that I gave you all was about scanf or maybe printf. Now, what happens in printf? Whatever that you put in the parenthesis and in that quotes is printed in the screen. So this is one service. Now, in order to use this service, what will you write? You will write the code scanf and printf, and then you will write into the parenthesis whatever you need to type or whatever you need to be printed on the screen. But then it's a function, correct? Is it a function or not?
Yes, ma'am.
It is a function. That function comprises of certain lines of code. Okay, and that means every line is executed. So if there are operations being performed, and then you get that particular line on the screen, that particular sentence on the screen. Okay, so the lines of code you could relate it to primitive, and the service could be scanf printfs. Okay, now suppose for example, if I want to use the service of printing a particular document, okay, so what I will give a command of print, but after issuing that command, what happens inside, those are operations that are performed in order to in order for the user process to avail that service of printing a particular document. I hope you understood this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood? Very simple it is. Okay. So let's see the textbook wording for it. A service is formally specified by set of primitives, nothing but operations available to a user process to access that service, to access the service. So if I need a particular service, in order to access that service, there are certain operations which are made available to the user process, and the execution of those operations is a mandate in order to avail that service. Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, okay, good. So now in the second sentence, what they're given, these primitives tell the service to perform some action or report an action taken by a peer entity. So the operations which, see, printing a particular document, print is a command, it's a service. Now, when that service has to be executed, there are certain operations that needs to be executed first. So these operations are giving a command. They are performing some kind of action so that I am able to use that service. Correct?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes. The set of primitives available depends on the nature of service being provided. So whether it is connection oriented service or connection less service, we will see what kind of primitives are used. Now in your syllabus, you have primitives of oriented service. Okay, so we will first see what is that. All right. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. So this is your typical diagram which is given in your textbook. Okay. So just for you all to relate to the textbook, I have given the screenshot of the same. So if you see the table, upar wala figure 1.17, these are 5 primitives for connection oriented. Now, when I said connection oriented, I know that oriented service ke liye you need to establish a connection first. Okay. So if I need a connection oriented service, what are the operations that needs to be performed? These: listen, connect, receive, send, disconnect. So these are the various primitives which will be performed or executed in order to implement connection oriented service. Is that understood? Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Should I repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. See, the service कौन सा है? Connection oriented service. All right. Now, in connection oriented service, I need to first establish connection and then transmit the data from one place to the other. Right. Now, in order to avail connection oriented service, what are the operations that are being performed? What are the primitives that are being executed? So the primitives are listen, connect, receive, send, which are being performed in order to implement a simple connection oriented service. Okay, we will see how the primitives are executed to and fro. We will see that, okay, in the next slide. But then till here, I hope things are clear. If, is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I have made it very simple for you all to understand. I hope that this will be clear, because see, if you directly read a textbook, you will not understand. Okay, but then explanation that I'm giving, I have made it very, very simple for you all. I hope that this is clear. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, come on. Let's go to the next slide. Please excuse me for the animation. Huh? Okay, now this is the client machine. This is the server machine. Okay, now let's see the communication that happens between the server and the client. All right, now this again is a set of primitives that I am explaining for connection oriented service. Okay, now for a connection oriented service, what kind of communication takes place between the client and the server? Okay, that is explained here. Now, what kind of communication means? It is set of primitives that are being executed so that a client and a server can communicate with each other under connection oriented service. Okay? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, the first operation. First is listen. Okay? Now, listen command or listen operation or listen primitive is executed by the server to all the clients. Okay, so it's kind of the server is telling all the client machines that, hey, look, I am available for a connection. So सबको, all the clients को ये बोलने के लिए that I am available, the server executes listen primitive. Okay, to all the clients. Now in this case, we are talking only about, we are looking at only one client and one server, one client, right? But then if you see the real picture, a server is connected to many clients. All right, but as of now, let's understand one client ke beech mein, what is the communication. Okay, so the server executes listen primitive. Now what is listen? It's a primitive to indicate that I means the server. The server is prepared for connections. I am ready. That kind of packet or that kind of an operation is executed by the server process to all the clients that I am available for a connection. All right? Understood? Point number one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's see point number two. Now, see the direction. The direction of arrow is from client to the server. Now, what happens is if the client has any question or needs to access any file or whatever, the client will execute connect primitive to establish connection with the server. Okay? So basically है ना ये connect call होता है, right? तो वो कनेक्ट के जो पैरेंथेसिस में है ना सर्वर का एड्रेस जाता है, डेस्टिनेशन एड्रेस जाता है. ठीक है. सी कनेक्ट कॉल माइट हैव अ पैरामीटर गिविंग सर्वर्स एड्रेस. ओके. सो द client executes connect. Okay, this is nothing but a primitive or a call. Okay, the connect call to the server that, excuse me server, I need a connection with you. Okay, this ये कैसे बोलेगा client server को? By issuing connect call. All right, is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
अभी
ma'am.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. When the system now, when the server sees that there is a connection, it checks to see if there is a listener. मतलब जैसे ही ये connect request server को आएगा ना, as soon as the server receives this connection request from the client, the server process will check whether I had issued or executed listen or not. Okay, तो अगर if that listener, if there is a listener, then the server will send an acknowledgement to the client that okay, now you can send that, fine, I'm ready for a connection. Is this point understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see, I'll just revise. First, when a connection, when a simple connection oriented services, what are the primitives used? Now, for the simple client and server architecture, the server will first execute listen command or listen operation to indicate that I am ready for connections. Okay, now when the client needs a connection with the server, the client will execute connect call, indicating that I need a connection with you. Now, how will the server respond? The server will check first whether I had executed listen or not. So, if there is a listener, the server will send an acknowledgement to the client. If there is no listener, then there is nothing defined. It's undefined. Okay. So see, if there is a listener, the server will send the acknowledgement. Can you see? The server will send the acknowledgement and execute receive. What is this? Again, it's a call. Again, it's a primitive. The server is now telling the client that I am ready to receive your request. So I need to execute receive also, correct? Because see, these are not human beings, right? When we both are talking, if we both talk, will I talk like this? Okay, I'm ready to receive. Then you will send. We don't talk like this, right? But these in manual communication, these are things which are hidden because we mutually understand. Okay, अगर मेरा ध्यान नहीं है तो आप मुझे बुलाएंगे और मेरा ध्यान आपके पास, you will see to it that I am paying attention to you, and then you will start talking. So that implies what I'm ready to receive whatever you're talking. But these are machines. For them to understand, they need to execute operations, execute commands. Okay. So the server, when there is a listener, the server will send an acknowledgement that okay, I am ready for a connection, and I'm also ready to receive your request. How the server will say that I'm ready to receive your request? By executing receive command. Okay, is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, next what will happen is client executes send. Why is the client executing send? Because now it is client's turn to send the request. Correct? Yes or no?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So whatever is the request of the client, that request will be transmitted using send operation. So the client executes send to transmit the request followed by receive to get the reply. I hope you understood this. पहले क्या करेगा client? जैसे ही उसको एक्नॉलेजमेंट मिलता है और रिसीव कॉल मिलेगा, वैसे ही क्लाइंट सेंड भेजेगा अपने रिक्वेस्ट, मतलब टू ट्रांसमिट द रिक्वेस्ट इट विल एग्जीक्यूट सेंड ऑपरेशन. Immediately that after that it will also execute receive operation to receive the reply from the server. Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
समझा ना?
Yes, ma'am.
क्लाइंट क्लाइंट क्या कर रहा है, रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा है, फिर वो रिप्लाई के लिए रुकेगा ना, लेकिन रिप्लाई के लिए रुकेगा ये सर्वर को बोलेगा कौन, तो कैसे बोलेगा, रिसीव एग्जीक्यूट करके. समझा?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, the server executes send to return the answer to the client. Now the server has received the request. Now the server has to reply. So what primitive it will use? Obviously send primitive it will use. So it uses send operation or primitive to return the reply to the client. अभी ऐसे अगर और उन लोगों को request reply करना है तो 4 and 5 will be in loop for whatever number of request replies that are being executed. नहीं अगर कुछ भी request reply है तो क्लाइंट इशू करेगा डिस्कनेक्ट. जैसे ही सर्वर को मिलेगा डिस्कनेक्ट, सर्वर उसको एक्नॉलेज करेगा डिस्कनेक्ट एंड देन बोथ द पार्टीज विल बी डिस्कनेक्टेड. इज दैट अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
श्योर?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
श्योर?
Yes, ma'am.
Then I will just revise it so that you all understand properly. Two machines are supposed to be in connection because now here we are seeing primitives for connection oriented service. Okay, so how a simple client server architecture establishes a connection to transmit data here and there, that we will see using what primitives I had told you: listen, connect, send, request, receive, disconnect. These are various primitives that are being used for a simple connection oriented service. Okay, so first is server will execute listen command to all the client machines indicating that I am ready for a connection. Okay, now this once it is issued, then if the client needs a connection with the server, the client will then execute connect call to the server. Now in the connect call there might be a server's address is mentioned in the parentheses. Okay, then once the client issues the connect, the server the server receives this connect request from the client, the server process will first check whether I had issued listen or not. If I have a listener, that means I am ready for a connection and I'll send the acknowledgement to the client. If there is no listener, then the result is undefined. Okay, so if there is a listener, the server sends an acknowledgement to the client and executes receive. Why it executes receive? Because now the server wants to tell the client that I'm ready to receive your request. Okay, then the client executes send. Okay, send operation to transmit its request followed by a receive so that it can receive the reply from the server. Okay, then next when the server the server executes send operation to execute send primitive to the client, and in this what happens is, in this the server transmits its reply to the client. Now this both will be executed if there are more request replies between the client and the server. Now, once there are no request and reply from between the client and the server, the client will then issue a disconnect primitive to the server, stating that now I don't need any connection with you. The server, in turn, will acknowledge this by sending or by issuing a disconnect again to the client. At this moment, there is no connection and the server. All right, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that understood? Yeah, so this is
Yes,
service.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so these are service primitives. Okay. Only this much Yes.
मैम वो जो लिसन वाला है ना, स्टार्टिंग वाला, लिसन वाला सर्वर कैसे सेंड करेगा क्लाइंट को कि क्या चाहिए, कैसे पता चलेगा क्लाइंट एड्रेस एंड ऑल?
See, servers and clients are वैसे, in connection only, right? But then to transmit, they have to establish a physical connection between the both, right? Now, the server, see, virtually, logically, server has 10 clients to be connected. Logically, I'm saying, 10 clients usko connection karke rakha hua hai. The server has to tell the clients, no? So what happens is server issues this command, this operation. So, there is this, basically these are packet transmissions. So the information travels here and there. So server kind of passes one signal in the form of a packet to all the clients that I am ready. I'm ready to listen. It's as good as, if you switch on the power, you know that the machine is on, right? You know that the machine is now on. So on means it is ready for processing. So
Yes, ma'am.
virtually on a server, there are, for example, if there are 50 clients attached virtually, logically, the server will kind of, transmit this signal to all its client that I am my listener, I am ready to listen. So that the client knows that, okay, server ka machine on ho gaya hai. Abhi wo, matlab is ready to listen. It's ready to listen. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
I'll just
Ma'am?
stop sharing. Huh.
Ma'am, will you please explain the fourth point again?
Fourth point is, see, the server, if the listener is on, okay, मतलब जो server है ना, जैसे उसको connection request आता है ना, server check करता है कि मैंने listen भेजा था या नहीं भेजा था, यानी मैं ready हूं कि नहीं हूं connection के लिए, तो वो check करेगा, अगर वो ready है, तो वो acknowledgement भेजेगा client को, acknowledgement के साथ में वो receive भी execute करेगा, client को ये बोलेगा that I am ready to receive your request now, okay, so now client will see once the client knows that the server is ready to receive my request, the client will pose a question, ना उसका request डालेगा ना वो.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So client will execute. How will the client transmit its request? By executing send operation. Okay. So once it executes send operation, the request will be transmitted to the server. And immediately followed by send, the client will also execute receive, because request भेजा तो reply तो आना चाहिए ना, reply के लिए मैं ready हूँ कि नहीं हूँ, ये server को कौन बताएगा, receive बताएगा, समझा? सो रिसीव कॉल से सर्वर को ये पता चलेगा कि मुझे उसको अभी मतलब वो रिप्लाई लेने के लिए रेडी है, समझा?
Yes, ma'am.
समझा? So that is why the client
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
yes, so that is why client executes send to transmit its request, followed by receive to receive the reply, to get the reply. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So for any communication that has to happen between client and server, these primitives are necessary to be executed. Then only the packet transmission will happen here and there. Now, when the acknowledgement is sent to the client, that time the connection has been established between the client and the server, a physical connection also. Now they are in contact, they are in connection. So now the client can transmit data to server, request to server, then server will send back a reply. Again, if there are multiple request replies, then it will happen multiple times. If no, then the client will terminate it using disconnect. Simple, it's very simple. The communication is very simple. Do you understand this now?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll just stop
Yes,
sharing.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Stop recording.